Greetings and welcome to the Treasury Department's presentation for officers training. During this presentation, we will walk through essential guidelines, responsibilities, and procedures that help our church operate with integrity and transparency. Whether you're returning to your role or serving for the first time, this training will ensure we're all aligned and confident in how we handle church finances. As outlined in the SDA Church Manual, the treasurer serves as the custodian of all church funds. That includes conference funds, local church funds, and funds belonging to any auxiliary organization, ministry, or department within the church. This means the Treasury team is responsible for safeguarding, tracking, and properly distributing and disbursing every dollar that comes into the church. Our goal is to maintain accuracy, accountability, and trust because financial stewardship is a ministry in itself. When it comes to purchasing items for church programs or events, there are a few important steps to follow. First, any large purchase must be approved by the church board. This ensures transparency and prevents unexpected expenses. To request approval, you'll need to present an itemized budget. That budget should clearly outline what you plan to buy and how much each item costs. And finally, be sure to include the name of the individual or business that the check should be written to. This information will need to be documented in our board meeting minutes. This helps the Treasury prepare for disbursement once the purchase is approved. Once your purchase has been approved, there are three ways you can move forward: individual purchase and reimbursement. You may purchase the item yourself, then submit both the receipt and the reimbursement form. This must be done within 1 week of the purchase. Second, you have the option for Treasury assisted purchase. You can provide the Treasury Department with the link or details of the item you would like to purchase, and we will handle that transaction. This mainly applies to online purchases, for example, from Amazon or Advent Source or any other online platform. The next option is Department Head Bank Card Checkout. Department heads only may use the church's bank card through our checkout system. The card must be returned promptly and the receipt must be returned with the card. These options give flexibility while still ensuring accountability. Let's talk more about reimbursements. If you make a purchase on behalf of the church, you must submit both the receipt and the reimbursement form within 1 week. This helps us keep our monthly reporting accurate and prevent delays in closing the books at the end of the month. Also, the reimbursement form must be completed by the person who is receiving the reimbursement. No exceptions. This ensures clarity and proper documentation. Reimbursement forms can be obtained from the Treasury. So let's take a look at the reimbursement form. The sections in red are the sections that will need to be completed by the individual that will receive the reimbursement form. The top portion, we will need the name that is to be placed on the check, correct spelling. We will need to have the name that should be placed on the check or who the check should be made out to. The next red section you see highlighted here includes the date on the receipt. So this is a record of receipts. All of the information we will need that is from the receipt that you will submit with this form. We will need the date of purchase that is on the receipt, the store or vendor where the items were purchased, The items that were purchased. It may be a food item, cleaning supplies. You don't have to go into detail with each item, but just a general understanding so we understand what was purchased. The next column is the account to charge. So, will it be from the youth department? Will it be from the Pathfinder's account? So, we will need to know the department or the account to charge when we document the purchase. And finally, the amount. You are allowed to use as many lines as necessary based on the number of receipts. So if there are 6 separate receipts, there should be 6 line items, one line item for each receipt. Now, let's say your receipt has multiple items. You can do one line item for that date, the store, and just put a general items purchased, the account to charge, and the amount. In the sections below, the total requested should be what is the total amount that the check should be made out for. So you will add up all of the checks, I'm sorry, you will add up all of the receipts, and that is the amount that the check will be made out for. And finally, your signature will need to be added. So where you see requester's signature, you will need to add your signature to that section. The reimbursement forms are available from any of the members of the Treasury Department, and we are more than happy to review this with you prior to submitting it with your receipt. When working with vendors or service providers, invoices must also follow proper procedure. Invoices must be board approved and they must be submitted to the Treasury before any check is issued. This ensures that payments are properly documented and authorized, and that the church maintains a clear financial trail. Our Treasury team is here to support you. If you have questions, need clarification, or need to submit documents, you can reach us at treasurer@pillarsoffaithsdachurch.org or reach out to myself, Leora James, or Sister Lana for assistance. Please don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to help make your ministry work smoothly. Thank you for all that you do for our church, and may God continue to bless you.